Looks like I'm starting to regularly record these on Saturdays. Maybe that's when we do it. Blaze it viewers, what up, what up? Calc Soups here, and today is Saturday, April 20th, and that means it's time for a quick recap of the week in video game news. Big thing that happened this week was the Nintendo Indie Showcase, or the Nindies as I like to call them. There were several big games coming out, or games that I at least caught my eye coming out of the Indie Showcase, so I just want to run through a couple of them. I won't run through all of them in detail, but there was the personality test game called Refine Self. It caught my eye a couple months ago when it launched on Steam, and I haven't picked it up yet. Although I've recommended it to a couple people already, so I should probably pick it up, and maybe soon I'll pick it up on my Nintendo Switch. There was a 2D, 3D Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle beat 'em up, which me and my friends had a blast playing through Shredder's Revenge. So we're looking forward. I bet we could get a group together to play through the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, beat 'em up. But yeah, it had like 3D graphics, so maybe it's a little bit more modern than Shredder's Revenge was. There's also a sewing puzzle game called Stitch, which I've had my eye on for a little bit. And I'm very excited for the next Steam World game. I love all the games. I loved the original Steam World Dig 1 and 2. Played through Steam World Heist. They had the card battler, which I forget the name of for now. And I even played through the Colony Town Builder one last year. So the next Steam World game is Steam World Heist 2. So they're doing another turn-based 2D, shooting game. So yeah, looking forward to seeing what that one's all about. But that's all I saw at the Nintendo Indies. Let me know if there's any I should keep on my radar that I didn't talk about here. Hit medieval RPG game Kingdom Come Deliverance got a sequel announced this week. No confirmed release date yet. It says 2024, so hopefully they stick to that. There's not a lot of games coming out currently, or not a lot of flags planted in Q3 and Q4 of this year so far. So hopefully it comes out sooner rather than later, and we can run around in the medieval countryside and play a more realistic, simulation. And yeah, so I didn't play the first one, but I might pick it up, if it's cheap before getting into the second one. Could use another good open world RPG, especially getting a medieval fantasy RPG. So looking forward to that one. A game I am looking forward to, and again haven't picked up lately, but excited for. Darkest Dungeon 2 is coming to consoles, so Xbox and PlayStation fans will be able to play Darkest Dungeon on their consoles starting in July 15th. And yeah, I'm probably more inclined to get it on my Steam Deck, or maybe if it comes to Switch sometime, I might play it on that because I played the original one on Switch. But yeah, I've been, I don't know what's been keeping me from playing that, but looking forward to playing some Darkest Dungeon 2 consoles sometime soon. Saw a cool kind of video essay this week from GameSpot. I believe it was from GameSpot, talking about kind of remaking the original Fallout games, Fallout 1 and 2. They are a little janky. As someone who's tried to pick up Fallout 2 on their Steam Deck, it is definitely got some pretty old systems, and so updating those with some modern graphics and maybe some UI support and maybe some controller support would be very helpful, because there's so many different ways that you have to like right click or different shift clicks and all that kind of stuff to like use your skills. Just optimizing that for modern audiences would be pretty helpful. And with all the success coming out of the Fallout series, I bet a team could get together and justify that. So yeah, I thought it was a pretty cool essay. I'll have a link down below that you can check it out. Speaking on the Fallout, the TV show has had a knock-on effect, or a corona effect, and has started to influence people going back and playing other Fallout games. So Fallout 3, 4, New Vegas all jumped to top 10 or so in their categories for games people were playing a week or so after the TV show launched. So I'm still working my way through the TV show, but and I've been playing 76 for a month now to get ready for it. But yeah, I can imagine a lot of people are going back to some of these old games and trying to re-immerse themselves or immerse themselves for the first time in those games. So I'd recommend starting with 3. It's probably a little old and janky at this point, but I think the story there has got the most heart to it. So if you're looking for which of the more recent Fallout games to jump into, I'd probably pick 3 myself. Although New Vegas is the best one, so you could pick that one up as well. Speaking of the Fallout show, I got a triplicate of stories about the Fallout. The TV show has been confirmed for a season 2. I imagine that it's going to take some time to ramp up production and get that underway. So I'm not imagining it dropping again a year from from now. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to. I've enjoyed the first 3 episodes that I've watched with my friends. So yeah, I'm enjoying the crap out of it. So really excited to see that. We didn't have to wait too long for Amazon to confirm season 2 is coming. Not quite gaming related, but big entertainment news. Sony has put in a bid for Paramount. I know Paramount's been kind of on the selling block for quite some time, and I know WB Discovery has put in their bid and been kind of at the top of the list of people looking to buy. But yeah, Sony is also entering into the bidding race. So it'd be quite interesting if Sony owned or controlled the Halo TV show on Paramount. So that'd be a little weird kind of, Spider-Man finger pointing meme there. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see what Sony would do with all that Paramount content, especially since I feel like they got out of like TV streaming. I don't think you could. What was the PlayStation? Was it no Portal's their streaming service? What's Slice or something? I don't remember what the Sony like PlayStation streaming service was called, like video streaming service was called. But I figured they got out of that, but they're still making content. So I wonder what platform they would put that stuff on. I don't know. I don't know where I don't know where Sony content goes right now. But yeah, curious to see what they would do with Paramount. IKEA has made an announcement this week that they're doing a second round of gaming furniture. I think lots of articles from last time they had kind of a big gaming push. So, and IKEA, they make furniture. We need, gamers need furniture too. So, I'd be pretty interested to see what kind of IKEA could do to make gaming specific stuff. So, I don't know that I picked up anything the last round, but I remember reading a lot of really good articles about, what IKEA was making, what kind of stuff, and I could use a redesigned desk space. So I'm curious what IKEA could do with that. To celebrate their 1.0 launching coming up, V Rising is finally allowing vampire players to explore the Frozen Wasteland, which I know has been gated since they'd launched into early access in 22, I believe. But yeah, we've got 2.0 or 1.0 launching coming up on May 8th. So yeah, and there's going to be, and Dracula's Castle is going to be there. So yeah, I'm really excited. I might dive back into V Rising and dust off an old character to see what I could do with that. So yeah, looking forward to new content coming to V Rising. Last but not least, this week, everyone's favorite gun-toting hedgehog, Shadow, is finally going to be coming to the big screen and being voiced by someone you know and love, Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves will be voicing Shadow in the Sonic 3 movie. I've yet to watch Sonic 2 or the Sonic and Knuckles or the Knuckles with Idris Elba movie, so curious to see what's going on there and how that feels. But yeah, excited. Anything Keanu Reeves does, I'll probably watch and be interested in. So curious to see what he brings to the table as everyone's favorite gun-toting hedgehog. That being Shadow's most famous achievement is just him having a pistol in the Sonic universe. So yeah, looking forward to bringing John Wick to the Sonic cinematic universe. But that's it for this week. Let me know if you feel I forgot anything down below in the comments. And as always, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this content. And any type of engagement is appreciated. Don't know which one specifically I want you to test out, so just try clicking all the buttons down below. It really helps me build up, keep the motivation going for these, because try to balance contract work and 1 month old baby and all that kind of stuff is pretty hard. So I need your engagement. I need your soul soul. I need to harness your souls to help me keep going. But as always, I hope you have a super day. I hope you have a super weekend, and I hope you have a super day. Bye.